Okay, today we're talking about what happens after a sales agent takes your film. Now, I want to make a distinction here. I'm not saying this is a distributor. I'm saying a sales agent. And there are many sales agents who are sales agents / distributors. They may distribute, for instance, in North America or the US, but they sell everywhere else internationally. For the purposes of today, we're talking about just a sales agent, just a pure sales agent. What happens, okay? You sign the deal with them. What's their next step? Well, first off, it depends on when you sign that deal because they will be targeting the next market. Like for right now, with the American film market coming in just a couple weeks, I believe it'd be very tough for a company to sign a movie and have all the materials prepared for the time that the market starts. But so if we were to sign, say, a movie now, we'd be targeting EFM, the European film market in Berlin in February. But when they take the film, they sign, and one of the first things they do is review the filmmaker's material, make sure that the delivery's all there, that it's the final version of the film. Now, they may be able to screen a non-final version of the film, but you got to make sure, as you being the filmmaker, that you get them the final version of the movie, because especially when a sales agent has a lot of movies, they're just kind of pulling them off the drives and sending them to the buyers as they sell. The other thing that they will do is review the materials that you have potentially created. As a filmmaker, you may have created a trailer. You may have, thankfully, hopefully gotten a trailer editor to do that trailer. Or you have created some artwork or you've created artwork. So you may have some good artwork that already exists, and you might have a trailer that's great. And that's enough for the sales agent to then take to the market. If not, then the sales agent will go ahead and create a sales trailer that could be different from the theatrical trailer or the VOD trailer in the fact that it might give away the ending or something like that, because this is for buyers, right? And they have a different maybe flair for what buyers are going to potentially be interested in. And then they'll create the artwork, the really great sellable poster and artwork, and that will be what they then take to the next market that's down the line, right? So getting ready for whatever upcoming market it is, they'll reach out to the buyers. They'll say, this is a new movie we've acquired. It's a thriller, let's just say. And they'll show the artwork and a link to the trailer, maybe a little synopsis. And the buyers many times will request the screener prior to the market. And if that's the case, then you're going into the market trying to close the deal with that buyer. But more times than not, maybe they've seen the trailer, but they're going to wait till the actual meeting in the market, because truly it's a numbers game, because they're being inundated with submissions from all of these different sales agents. So the buyers may not have even seen your trailer by the time they get to the market. So when the meeting happens at one of the markets, the sales agent is going to be showing the trailer, showing the artwork, giving kind of a verbal pitch of the film. And then if the buyer's interested, they'll say, could I have a link to the screener? And that's when, truly, besides following up, the job of the sales agent is done, right? They have convinced the buyer to look at the movie. And that's when I always say, if they're doing that much, then they've done their job for the filmmakers. Obviously, then there needs to be follow-ups with the buyers, and then a negotiation of the price for the buyout and for them to license the movie. And so that's down the road. But ultimately, that's where a lot of deals fall apart, because even if you're a great sales agent, you're pitching this movie and you're really slick with it, and the trailer looks good, the artwork looks good, the buyer has to watch the movie. And when they watch the movie, if it just doesn't hold up, then it's not going to be a sale. Or maybe it's something where the buyer doesn't have mandates to have this type of movie anymore, or they only can buy a certain number of movies and this one doesn't fit for them. That's why I always say to filmmakers and other sales agents, it's like you have to cut a trailer that's representative of the movie, right? If you cut this banger trailer and the movie's super boring, it's like, well, unfortunately, by the time they watch the movie, they're going to go, this is not the same, right? You have to have a movie that really represents what the trailer is promising. So that's something that you have to watch out for too. But That's it. That's really the process. And then what they'll do is they'll go to the next market and the next market. And by that time, after maybe a year of markets, then the film is a little bit older. They'll still kind of keep it in the back catalog and pitch it every once in a while, and especially if the film is doing really well. But then it becomes more of a library title that they try to do in groups of deals, left and right, and hopefully squeeze as much money out of the movie as they can. Hey everybody, quick pitch on the Movie Producer Mastermind at Filmmaking Stuff HQ. If you want to learn how to finance your film, make your film, and then sell it and distribute it, this is where you need to be. It's the ultimate resource for putting your movie together. If you want to make your dream come true, you're going to want to check it out. Also hit like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. We put up new free content every week.